next. Obviously, the Japanese destroyer split is coming, but I don't know which new line they plan to add next. I personally would like German destroyers or carriers as well, especially the premium Graf Zeppelin. They've already talked about it. I will be buying that for sure if they release it. But yeah, the Royal Navy battleships would be fun as well. I'm looking forward to see some Australian ships. I would actually love for them to add a Daring class destroyer. I don't know if you watched the video on them that Wargaming put out, but they're actually the highest fire rate of any ships at a 2.5 second reload. With module, I think that becomes like a 2-second reload. I would really love the HMAS Vampire. Would love it. If you haven't watched the video, guys, definitely watch the Daring Class Destroyer video that Wargaming put out. The HMAS Vampire looks like it would be a very fun ship, and an effective ship as well. I really want to sit behind this island. They've got, oh man, double North Carolina. That's gonna be rough. I'm actually going to send my fighter up to help spot. Relatively modern compared to the other ships in the game. Well, I mean, with it's pretty easy to balance because it's not like they're going to put missiles and ridiculous assets. As long as it just has the same amount of guns and firepower, and some torpedoes, they could make the torpedoes really weak because it's got a quick reload. I mean, it could be relatively, like a Farragut class, basically. You just give it slightly worse torpedoes and slightly better fire rate. Maybe not make its range too OP. Could definitely work. I mean, it's not like in this game they make it, accurate to real life specifications or anything, but it definitely looks like something that would be fun. Guys out of range, no point firing. Okay, here we go. But Belfast is in range. So that's, oh god, he's nailing that destroyer right now. That was unfortunate. Is North Carolina stopped? No, he's just very slow. I don't know how out of all these ships I get focused. Look around me. There's a Miyoko, which is weaker. There's a Bismarck, which is easier to hit. I mean, yeah. It's like I have a shell magnet on a lot of the time. Yeah, I do remember further. The problem is you can't really have full Australian lines because there really isn't enough ships to fill even not a single class in all the lines. But we could hope for at least a few premiums. So yeah, the more iconic ships would be nice to have in the game. It'd really be fun. I'm not going to get another shot off on him, he's already rounding the island. Yeah, no, they're definitely going to add some of them. I mean, we already know the pert's coming, the first one. I really want the Daring Class Destroyer more than anything out of the Australian lines. This guy's dead. Don't know how those shells missed on a stationary target. All of them missed dispersion. Yeah, I'm not going to get that. Unfortunately, am I? Yes, I am. Oh, that could hurt a lot. That was pretty good. Pretty good pain there. That really wants me dead, huh? Alright, let's jump into this Edinburgh smack here. Hopefully not ram in the process. Pedals. This guy just ran me and I was a stopped ship as well. I'm in grave danger. Good God, the bracketing is so bad on some German ships a lot of the time. Have I visited the ship in real life? I have not. Would be cool to though. Most definitely would be cool. You find the ship boring? Yeah. Well, I mean, looking at it, you know, as applied in this game, would be really good. I mean, fast rate of fire gunboats are among the most fun things to play in this game. I mean, they're very annoying for other ships, but they're fast-paced, you know, highly interactive, really, really enjoyable. I'm gonna help this Edinburgh with this Sims. Hopefully he doesn't die fighting him, but since the Sims is pretty much one of the, I think 2 of their ships are up here, we can easily cap C back. The rest of our team will hopefully hang around B. These 2 guys northwest are poorly positioned. Okay, he killed the Sims, very nice. Do not need to help him anymore, so I'll swing back around and hold B. Unfortunately, our Mahan got killed. Okay, there's a cruiser coming here, which I would think would be the Belfast. There's a Fubuki Torps, they could hurt a lot. Yeah, it is really cool. Not to mention, you know, everybody likes seeing a ship from their own nation in the game as well. It's cool, you know, it's got a lot of history to it and stuff. You can, like you said, being able to see it in person is also really cool. What the heck is firing at this North Carolina? Well, that's scary. He's trying to go for the ram, which is pointless because we've got so much support here. Ah, good. He's doing the right play too. That's 2 North Carolinas. That's really scary. Oh, this is about to be a very bad experience for me. I mean, I should fire at the Fubuki, but this guy used his repair. That should kill him. This guy hopefully doesn't wreck me here, because I'm about to do a lot of damage to him as well. 17k. German cruiser beauty. Love German cruiser AP at close distance. There he goes. There is, however, a little Fubuki problem here. Oh no, I just fired my top spread in there, but the Cleveland's ship is actually blocking a large portion of my torpedo lane. Yep, here we go. I'm probably dead here. Well, actually, he's actually bombing the new mechs, which is really cool for me. Yep, there's definitely torpedoes for us. Oh, am I gonna get a torp? Oh, that's beautiful. This guy's trying to probably go for torps on me. Yeah. I was wanting to torp, but that side's not ready yet. He's gonna use AP. I was pretty angled there. Oh wait, I didn't even realize I'm at 4 kills. Damn, am I gonna get denied? He's pretty much dead here. Wow, the denial will be real, guys. Oh, Kraken. There we go. Not a bad one. I actually had no idea I was at 4 kills. That was cool. That was a fun game.